Tiffany, one of the PowerWod coaches, and I'm doing a solo interview because Keegan is gone. We have Mitch here.
Hello.
He lives at CSA. So we're doing a little interview. He is doing the meet in March, so it's 2 weeks out. So
yeah.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good overall.
Okay.
Things are feeling good. I think weights are starting to move pretty well.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to it.
How has this training cycle been compared to your leading up to your last meet? Is it kind of the same? Feel better?
The last meet I did was a year ago.
Okay.
And that was coming off the meet I did the year before that, which was the worst meet I ever did.
Okay,
it was
so
just an awful day.
You had low expectations going into it.
The expectations for my meet a year ago were my ultimate goal was just to hit a PR total, but it was really just to kind of not have a horrible meet like I did the one before it.
Okay.
And it turned out to be a great meet, so I think I learned a lot about my mindset and where I need to be.
Okay.
And hopefully that'll carry over into this one.
Yeah. So, do you usually just do one meet a year, or is it just kind of depending how you feel?
Yeah, when I first started, it was one meet a year. I mean, it was actually 2 meets a year when I first started, but last few years, one meet is good.
Okay.
I'm to the point where I'm kind of, you fight like a year plus to get these like little bitty PRs. So to do like 2 or 3 meets a year for me is.
You're like, it's not
really
worth it. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. How long have you been doing powerlifting?
It's got to be 6 or 7 years now. It kind of flies pretty good.
Awesome.
I started with Jesse when he was at another gym.
Okay.
This is kind of before a lot of people here, kind of were doing this.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's been a little while.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, did you do your first meet 6 years ago?
Yeah, I did my first meet probably 6 months after I started, something like that, 6 or 8 months.
So how is it different from that first meet you did 6 months into it and now? Like, did you learn a lot more?
I've learned something every single meet. Every single meet I've done, I've learned something. Even the bad meets, the good meets, I've always learned something.
So how did you go into that first meet?
I was nervous, but pretty positive. I mean, I had my only goal was to like hit like 1,000 total or something like that. It was very doable. It was just about doing it because I'd never done an athletic competition.
Okay.
So I did. I had a real fun day. I remember I hit like a 40-pound deadlift PR, which was
awesome.
Like really cool. It was the first time I used a deadlift bar, so I was like, this is a great way to start. And then I just started rolling from there.
Okay. So did you hit your 1,000 pound total?
I think I did. I get like 473 deadlift, like a 423 or something like that squat. And my bench was like 250, so I hit it.
Nice. So what are your goals for this upcoming meet?
Well, there's two main goals. The first goal is a PR total. Any meet where you have a PR total is a good meet.
Yeah.
The second goal is a 1279 total, which would give me master's ranking at 181, which would be the highest I've ever ranked at any particular weight class.
Nice.
And then the third goal is to stay in one piece until I'm done my pizza that night.
So pizza's going to be your post-meet meal?
No question about it.
Do you have a list of what you're going to eat right after you weigh in?
No, after the weigh-in, I'm only cutting like 3 or 4 pounds, so it's not a big deal. So after my weigh-in, I'll probably just have like a Pedialyte, a couple of saltines, and I'll go out to lunch. And then that night, I'll have probably Thai food.
Where are you going for lunch?
I'm not sure. I'll probably just go home.
Okay. Do you make your own stuff? Yeah.
Just go home and have like maybe some eggs and some potatoes and stuff like that. Yeah.
So, one question that we've been asking everybody, what is your favorite thing about Jesse? Your favorite moment?
My favorite moment?
Are there too many of those?
I'm not sure. I remember, there's one that I do remember. There's a guy in here named Mike, and I don't know the whole backstory, but I guess he kept asking Jesse if he could arrange with Mark to meet John Cena at like a wrestling event.
Okay.
And it got to the point where Jesse was like, he had heard this question enough.
Okay.
And it got to the point where we were just kind of almost joking with him about it, just to see Jesse go off a little bit. It was kind of funny.
Did he go off?
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Because Mike would like push his buttons a little bit, but yeah, it was fun. But I've known Jesse for a long time. He's been fantastic. Love him. So.
Cool. So, well, good luck at your meet.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll get a post interview with how you did. Hopefully, do really good.
I hope so.
Yeah.